لا أقسم بيوم القيامة ولا
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحابه ومن سلك مسلكه ونهج منهجه إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد، فأنا أخوكم في الدين عبد الواحد عبد العزيز أكيولا، وأنا مشهور بأوتوميشن. فمرحبا بكم إلى هذه الحادثة الجديدة. الحمد لله قد انتقلنا مجددا. قد درسنا في الحلقة الماضية أو الحلقة السابقة حول المد اللازم. مد اللازم، نعم. وقد قد قلت لكم أن المد اللازم ينقسم إلى قسمين: المد اللازم الكلمي والمد اللازم الحرفي. والمد اللازم الكلمي ينقسم أيضا إلى قسمين: المد اللازم الكلمي المثقل والمد اللازم الكلمي المخفف. وكذلك في مد اللازم الحرفي ينقسم إلى قسمين أيضا: المد اللازم الحرفي المثقل والمد اللازم الحرفي المخفف. ما شاء الله. والآن إن شاء الله سنستمر في بحثنا أو أقول في شرحنا إن شاء الله في دراستنا. استمعوا إلي جيدا. All praises, all adorations due to Allah. We seek Allah's blessings and mercy upon the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Not only the Prophet, his household, his companions, and whoever follows his path to the day of judgment or the day of accountability. My name remains Abdul Wahid Abdul-Aziz, and I'm Akiola, and I'm popularly known as Automation. So I welcome you all to this new episode. So in the initial episode, we actually talked about Al-Madul Lazim. Though we didn't simplify everything, but we thought about, we tried to expatiate how Madul Lazim has subdivisions and what are the names for these subdivisions. Alhamdulillah. So today we are going to expatiate more, we throw more light to these subdivisions, inshallah. All right, when we talk about Madul Lazim, first thing first, Madul Lazim deals with saying Maddi after Sukun. It deals with Sukun. Whenever you see med, for example, you say alif med or waw med or ya med, then sukun follows. That is when you know that this is madul lazim. Then how do you locate that this madul lazim is kalmi or harfi? Now let's go one after the other. So al madul lazim al kalmi. When I say al madul lazim al kalmi, it means that this maddi, you are going to be saying it in a word. Al kalma means word, a word. Al kalma, or kalmatu means a word. So al-maddul lazim al-kalmi means this maddi, we are going to be saying it in a word. While al-maddul lazim al-harfi means this maddi, we are going to be saying it in alphabet, Arabic letters, not in a word. Are you getting that? Okay, before I go to the maddul lazim al-harfi, now let's talk about maddul lazim al-kalmi. Maddul lazim al-kalmi is the one that we do what we find in a word, like you found madul lazim, that maddi in a word, and we call it madul lazim al-kalmi. So this madul lazim al-kalmi is divided into two. We have al-madul lazim al-kalmi al-muthaqqal, and we have al-madul lazim al-kalmi al-khaffaf. Madul lazim al-kalmi al-muthaqqal are the madul lazim that you see in a word, note that. And then muthaqqal means that whenever you say it in a word, you will see shadda following maddi. Hope you get that. Shadda will follow maddi. Shadda is going to follow maddi. So that's why you need to elongate using this halkat. Yeah, using this halkat. So how do we do that? Let's look at this example. بعد الاستعاذة والبسملة غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. You can see the lam. The lam has shadda and it follows maddi. Maddi precedes the lam shadda. So that is a typical example of madul lazim al-kalmi al-muthaqqal. You can see that it is in a word, and then we see shadda following the alif med. So you can also exemplify with different kind of words in the Qur'an. We have many of this madul lazim al-kalmi al-muthaqqal. Alright, what about madul lazim al-kalmi al-mukhaffaf? Madul lazim al-kalmi al-mukhaffaf, this is also found in a word, kalmi. Do not forget that. But al-mukhaffaf means you will not see shadda. It is sukun that will follow maddi directly. And this madul lazim al-kalmi al-mukhaffaf, we can only find it in two places in the whole of the Quran. in one word, and the word is al-ana, al-ana. So when you look at Surah Yunus, you find it there. When you look at Surah Yunus, the only Surah Yunus, you find the two verses that has this kind of mud. That's the example of this kind of mud. All right. So when we look at the Surah Yunus, you see بعد الاستعاذة والبسملة الآن وقد عصيت قبل وكنت من المفسدين. Surah Yunus, I think that will be verse 52. So of verse 62, sorry. So the other one too is in Surah Yunus. You find it in Surah Yunus, and for example, in that al-ana again appears twice in the Quran, the Quran, and we call it al-madul lazim, al-harfi, al-kalmiyu, al-mukhaffaf. So that is about madul lazim, al-kalmiyu, al-mukhaffaf. You get that? So we are done with madul lazim, al-kalmiyu like that. All right. So when we want to look at now, we are going to look at al-madul lazim, al-harfi. So when we talk about madul lazim, al-harfi, as I've said earlier, madul lazim al-harfi, the kind of mad that you see in alphabet, not in the letters, not in a word, in letters. How? So that's why we have al-huruf al-muqatta'a. So if you don't know huruf al-muqatta'a, I think we have one episode that we have treated that huruf al-muqatta'a before. So but we're going to just make it succinct right now. So huruf al-muqatta'a, they are the letters that we find in the first verse. So in the first verse of some surahs. Some surahs, for example, Hamim, Alif Lam Mim, Sad, Qaf, Alif Lam Mim, Sad. All these things, they are Huruf al-Muqaddam, Huruf al-Muqatta'a. You call them what? Huruf al-Muqatta'a. So now, Al-Maddul Lazim al-Harfi, you understand where we find them now? You see these letters, they are not words, they are letters. Those beginning of the verse, like they are letters. So they are not words. Alright, so now let's subdivide Maddul Lazim al-Harfi as well. Maddul Lazim al-Harfi is divided also into two. We have Maddul Lazim al-Harfi al-Mukhaffaf, al-Muthaqqal, and we also have al-Mukhaffaf. So how do we differentiate them? Maddul Lazim al-Harfi al-Muthaqqal, the first one, Muthaqqal, you find them when you do idgham in this huruf al-muqatta'. When you do idgham, how do you do idgham? For example, let's see. Do not forget that this madul al-huruf al-muqatta', though we treated it, that we have some 5 letters that we don't elongate them at all. Ha, ya, o, ha, and ra. You cannot say to, ha. No, just to have that. To, ha. You understand? You cannot say ha. No, it is hamim. You understand that kind of thing? So when we are talking about hurufu al-maddul lazim al-harfiyu al-muthaqqal, so in this case, we are going to be looking at the one that we do idgham there. How? Okay, let me give an example. So for example, to, si, mim. Look at it. To, si. Okay, بعد الاستعاذة والبسملة. To, si. Can you see that? You see that I did idgham. See, before I pronounce the meme, it's as if I want to the shadow of the meme. You understand? That is a typical example of al-maddul lazim al-harfiyul muthaqqal. Now looking at another example, look at hami. We not say hami. You understand? So that is the difference. So the other one, which is al-maddul lazim al-harfiyu al-mukhaffaf, is the one that without idgham. The one without idgham. So that is maddu al-lazim al-harfiyu al-mukhaffaf. So inshallah. Okay, let me give you an example. For example, Yasin. So Yasin. So you can say, we not say yes. You understand that kind of thing. So that is al-idgham, and that's what we call by al-maddul lazim al-harfiyu al-mukhaffaf. So inshallah, in our next episode, we are going to be talking about this huruf al-muqatta'a once again, simplifying them one after the other, then linking them with maddul lazim, and also we'll talk about maddul fa, inshallah. So you can subscribe for more videos, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.